and it's time to move to the next project. I loved the pontoon. It was a great boat. Working with pontoonstuff.com, probably one of the best decisions I had done with it. Fantastic company. Spend all your money with them. Every penny that you've got needs to go to them. The companies like that don't exist anymore, and they need all the support they can get. But for the next boat, I'm actually just leaving the driveway of the seller. It is right behind me, and all of its orange, brown, and gold glory. It is a 19... I'm not sure here. Let me check the title. I didn't even look to see what year it was. I gotta read this damn thing. It was a 1983 Smokercraft Pro Angler. It's 16 foot long, and it's about 68 inches wide, I believe. It's the same width as the 14 foot Smokercraft I did last year. This one has a 50 on it. 8350. It's a matching pair. I bought it from the family of the original owner, so it was Grandpa's boat. Grandpa, they said, passed about 4 years ago. Unfortunately, they've used it to do some plinking, and that's about it. Set of sandbars, that type of stuff, take extra people out to their boat. And she's going to get a full restoration, just like the 14 did, and just like the 18 did, just like the Fisher Marine. I can't remember what year that sucker was. Plan is total gut, flip her over, strip the hull, start all over, and make a new boat out of her. One of the reasons I went with a 16 V-hull instead of going to either a bigger boat or even a smaller boat is the boss lady's grandpa wants to start going fishing again. He's wanting to take some trips up north, good walleye country, and we want to kind of do that with him before his time comes. He's getting on up there in age, and this will be good. You can get 4 people comfortably on this thing fishing the style that he likes to do. So I'm going to get her home and start assessing the damage. From what I've seen so far, the carpet's trash. It's the original 83. Beautiful orange plastic shag that old bass boats had. And the wiring is messed up. Had some jerry rigging had to be done to get it started. But we'll see. I guess I should pull over here. So I'll see you at home. Bye. Good morning, Garagezilla family. This is the next morning after I picked up the new project boat. It is back home and sitting in the driveway to the dismay of my neighbors. I can't quite fit it in the garage. I got to put a folding tongue on it to get it to fit and shut the door. It's just a little too long. So that got ordered last night. That way that can be a priority. But let's do a walk around here. So the boat is a 83 Smokercraft Pro Angler, Pro V Angler, I guess. It's a matching 83 50 horse Johnson that, from the seller's belief, their grandfather was the first owner and bought it new in 83. It is beautiful brown, gold, and orange. I get to the dismay of my wife. That'll get changed as usual. Walk around this thing here. It's got these anchor pulley systems on it. I've seen these things before, but I've never had one. It's kind of an interesting concept. I don't know if they'll stay or not. I don't really anchor very often. I either tie off to the dock or I troll. Has power tilt, but not power trim. Sorry, tight squeeze. So it'll go up for trailering and when I'm trolling in shallows, but it won't trim up, which is okay. I don't trim too much anyway. Looks like a fish finder of some sort. Let's get up here and take a look, see what this job is. Eagle Ultra 2. No idea. This thing's probably as old as I am. Manufactured under, it doesn't have a manufacture date, darn. Let's get up in here. Okay, so we're up here. So dual metal gas tanks. I think these are 5 gallons. Battery box is 2 bilge pumps. I think one's actually the live well pump, not the bilge. So 1 bilge, 1 live well pump. The floor is good and rotten in the back there. The rest of the floor actually feels pretty solid. It's kind of a bad spot. The wiring was gone through by rats or some other type of vermin. It's done a really good job on rewiring this boat. Keep walking around here. Oh, there's a live well. The wood that the seat sits on is good and gone. Yeah, look, live well holds water still, nice and rusty. And both sides open up here. Oh, that's a nice fire extinguisher. Didn't even notice that. Bait station. Do not allow children to play with bait station. And no clue what that is. Well, there's a nice rusty wrench in there. That'll all get cleaned out. I thought this was cool. The floor hatch. Seems like a ski locker, but it goes all the way to the front, so pretty sure I could fit fishing rods in there, so that'd be nice long-term fishing rod storage. It also has some on the side here. This side will open up and rod holders. 4 persons, 600 pounds, 60 horse. So I'm at 50 horse, so close. The motor started right up and ran fine. They said it got a tune-up this year, if I recall, new spark plugs, new lower unit oil. So that actually ran pretty good. After we got a little bit of wiring debauchery fixed. There's a bunch of switches here. So lights, pump, live well. That'll all get replaced. There's the other anchor system at the front. A forward hatch full of water. So I know that this hole doesn't leak because she was full of water the entire drive home, about 40 minutes yesterday. Whenever I go uphill, it drain water. Then I went to a really steep hill by my local ramp and tilted the boat backwards and let it sit for 5 minutes or so, and it still got standing water in it. So she's good, holds good water. There's some bow storage. Oh, that life jacket is older than I am. Stick a look down here. I'm gonna get bit by something. I really got a feeling. This thing was sitting out at a farm when I found it. There's a little snake skin in there. Yay, snake skin and helicopter seeds. So, get all that cleaned up. This morning I got people coming over to buy some stuff I put up for sale, so I can't do too much right off the bat. I've got to go get a battery and a couple other things. Oh, this is kind of neat here. It's a flip-up windshield. Never seen that before. I'm not sure if that was part of it or if that was made and added to it. But it does give me an idea that I'm probably going to come up with something similar. Mount like that. That way when I start getting some splash or something, I think that's neat. I like that. So, she needs fixed though. Whole boat needs fixed. I was told by boss lady that I could spend a little more money on a boat this round, as long as it didn't need immediate attention. That way I could fish on it and then work on the boat slowly, because I was told this will be my last boat for a few years. Baby coming. Kind of ruins everything. Damn kids. I lied to her. So, got me a boat. Big project boat. but we're going to make it nice again. So stay tuned. I got to go get a battery. One of the rollers that the boat's sitting on is bad, so I'm going to replace that real quick, and then the winch is garbage. So I'm going to fix that real quick. That way I can take it to the lake and do some test stuff. I'll be back maybe on the water. Well, fans, on the lake, 360 degree, it's actually slick calm out here today. I was hoping to have a good run and see what this thing's speed is, but it runs and idles fine. Let's throttle her up here, give her full throttle. She jumps and then falls flat on her face. So, you know what that means? Carburetor needs rebuilt. Carburetors, this one is too. So I'm going to get it back on the trailer and start ordering parts. I was kind of hoping to run this for a couple weeks before tearing it apart, see what I like, dislike, want to change. I guess that's not going to happen. On the good side, it does have a strong water pump stream, so that's not necessary. But I'm going to get it loaded back up. Mixed results. The hull is dry. The only water that's in it came with the boat. It's not picked up any new water that I can tell. The layout's kind of goofy. I'm relatively tall. I don't know if you can see that big enough. Wheel's kind of low for my taste, but I think I can make it work. So, like I said, I'm going to get this thing back on the trailer, get her home.